Hi, ladies and gents. We welcome to another episode of Ycey. Thought he had already clicked live, and everybody was just waiting for nothing instead of the hold music. But hello, ladies and gents. This is Helix, or Ycey Narrates. I've started another YouTube channel that I'll promote in just a moment. One that will have all the gaming compilations on it. Hope everybody's doing well today. I've had a nice little productive day myself, mostly just doing editing. A little bit of some game compilations here and there, ready for the other channel, some shorts, and I'm finally on Instagram with like Ycey Narrates and ASMR, audio roleplay stuff. I'll post the link in a moment. I just want to post a little bit more content on it before I reveal everything. Silver Rain, the King arrives, Mr. Ice Cream. That better not be a reoccurring name, is it? Cat or K4T, yay indeed. Glad to see you here. Angel Candy, Lady Spring, hey to you. Let's see, sorry I haven't come to the stream in a long time. I'm currently on vacation. Oh, yes, I allow that app to make changes. Alarming how much Ubisoft wants to take control of my game. By the way, I turned the volume up on my... Pardon? By the way, I turned the volume up on my microphone. From the computer, I mean. It was set really low. But to compensate, I decided to turn my physical mic down low. Can anybody hear me okay? Or does it sound like I'm yelling into the microphone at the moment? Okay, I'm starting the game right now, so in about a moment I won't be able to touch the OBS. There we go. Just gonna touch the game. I'm committed to making it a reoccurring nickname. Gosh dang it, Silver Rain. Hey Luna, laughed at the little clip you posted on Twitter. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love... Lorenzo and I had made that comment years ago back when we started going to the gym together. We were talking about games that we liked. And for one of those, he's like, I'm not really fat. Because, you know, he was talking about his goals. And for one of them, he's like, I wouldn't really say I'm fat. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't either. You're more like encumbered. He just, oh no, he was the one who said that. My mistake. I just repeated it afterward. He's like, I'm not really fat. I was like, fluffy? He goes, encumbered. We are absolutely keeping that. I'm not fat, I'm just encumbered. Here we go. Yeah, I can hear you just fine, thank you. Hey, Navilis Mackenzie. Good to hear. Planky, how you doing? Larissa, good to see you. The sound is good. Okay, thank you. Ariel, nice. Is AC2 with Ezio? Yes, it is, Navilis. In case anybody has seen this game or not seen it in a while, basically we are playing as Ezio Auditore da Firenze. An Italian man whose father has been killed. Oh, not just father. His basically all the men in his family. His father and his two brothers. Gotta say, though, it's amazing how they only got the men. They just left the women at the home. I say that because, well, let me just start the game, and while it's loading up... Oh, shoot. Hey, Thor, buddy. Let me just close this. All right. I was exporting a couple of videos, and one of them had not finished before the stream started. It is done now. I'll upload those to Instagram. But anyway, that's basically the catch-up of this story. Let's see, load that. I also just realized it's been a hot minute since I've used these controls, so let me just go ahead and... Yep, so let's push out of the way. Warning, you are on high You are notorious. That's not good. I'm not fat. They my spring rolls. Navilis, so good to be back in the stream. It's been a long time. Lindsay, it's good to have you back. However long it's been, I don't mind. Just happy that you came back. Here we go, controls. Let's see the controls real quick. You might see some errors in this match. Don't mind if you do. Okay, empty hand is right mouse button. Armed is the left. I believe when you disarm somebody... Oh yeah, hidden blade, 2, 3. I don't think I have a sword yet. Okay, I'm notorious. But it's okay. I have learned to blend in with my environment. I say that while I run out into the open. Here we go. So now I need to go... Oh, wait. Little... In the bottom right corner, you will see an exclamation point on my minimap. That is where I need to go, I think. The thing is, I don't quite know if the autosave is the only feature in this game. Also looking around for guards, just in case, because Yep, there are guards over here, aren't there? Ooh, and there's also a high point I can go reach, minimap says. Alright, well, I suppose no time to practice quite like the present, so let's, oh wait, can I keep going? No, I cannot. I love that, the map explains for you, you know, how hot. The map, looks up for you. Here we go. There we go. Bit by bit, I see loot. I go. No, no, no. Ezio, you are going back down there and getting that loot. There we go. And it was worth it for the loot. I still don't like that apothecary's mask. It scares me. Oh, Jen. Yeah, the nice little, I mean, it's supposed to scare off the disease too, I think, right? Now, I think, if I remember right, the reason behind those masks had nothing to do with scaring diseases off. It was oftentimes you'd put herbs and whatnot in there. You know, they had to put herbs into those little nose masks. Oh, right. That's E is not loot. Empty hand is loot. There we go. Thank you. Ladies and gents, we got more Fs to give. Yay. And there we go. We just go this way. Now, in case you're wondering why am I going up to this rooftop, because up there is a high point, as they say. Also, it's safer on the rooftops, I think. We're starting in the best Ycey fashion. I see loot, I go. Yes, Larissa. Is there any other way? That's true, Ycey. Thank you, Jen. Oh, you were saying about the loot. Gotcha. I will find a way to get onto that top. Don't quote me on that. Or rather, don't quote me out of context on that. There we go. Now then. I don't think I can make it all the way over there. But what I can do is just... Oh wait, the high point is over here, I think. Yeah, so that's the high point. To get up there... In case anybody doesn't know what I mean by a high point, you see that little ledge up there that's pointing to the left? You can jump off that and it gives you more info about the map. Right now, I've got a father and 2 brothers to avenge. I'm gonna say, though, my Crusader Kings brain, that, you know, the part of your brain that plays games that involve intrigue, politicking, military conquest, and the like, that's sitting over here thinking to myself, not very smart to leave some of the family members alive if they clearly don't like you. Before somebody says, well, they only left the women alive, you know, they probably didn't think anything of them. Like, are you kidding me? In medieval politicking, women are some of the most, you know, likely to plot and get vengeance on you for killing their husband. You know, it's not safe until you can be sure that none... Oh, gosh. Just don't pick fights with the entire family is what I'm trying to say. Wait. I can't reach that. Jump. Gonna say, I like that this guy is very athletic. Hi, Ycey. How are you? Been a hot minute since I last left on. Hey, Sonia. Glad you could be back. Zentemis! Hey, friend saw me watching the stream and said I missed that comment. Dang it. Oh, hi there. Don't mind me. I was just talking to chat. Alright, note to self. Guess I gotta find some way to get over there. Not what I meant to do at all, but I guess that works. Oops, sorry. Let's just go over here. No, it's my fault. You are good to go, sir. Hello. You don't mind if I just walk with you all, do you? You are not helping me blend in, are you? Let's just go over here. You know what? I kind of need to learn to fight anyway, so I might as well just, doo-doo-doo. How you doing, guys? Okay, good to know. Ah, gotcha. So that still works. There we go. So grab definitely still works. And let me just try this then. Oh, that doesn't work. Just gonna grab him. Right. Well, at least combat's still down, but I'm not really parrying all that much. Have you seen what these people did to my family? You tell me what's inhuman, woman. Just working? Well, glad that you're working and listening to this, Mama Bear. Does anybody want to hear a story about one of the most cursed fun games I've ever played? The cursed fun game in question is called Crusader Kings 3. I don't know why fun games always come in threes, but they just do. Oops. Well, I guess I'm just going to run this way. You guys didn't see me, okay? Oh, you definitely did. Fine. Oof. Oof. Okay, kick him while he's down then. Why don't you? Huh. Just dance around, I suppose. I thought I could parry with that. Ooh. There we go. Ah, dang it. That's one way to do it. Alright, so that's how you parry. I forgot. Oh, that's not how you parry. There we go. That's how you parry. Yeah, the most cursed game I'd ever enjoyed playing was called Crusader Kings 3. What the game essentially is, somebody expertly put it as The Sims, but with more espionage, military, and possible war crimes. More marriage, more dynasty related. It's focused on peasants, or medieval nobility, Renaissance era, all that fun stuff. Take the politicking and espionage of Game of Thrones, the emergent storytelling of whatever fanfic you want, and slap it into the fun, sometimes cursed mechanics of The Sims. Some people are probably going to say that the moment you mention The Sims, you can already see how it could be cursed. Well, the point I'm trying to make, though, is that... Dang, nobody's going this way. The point I'm trying to make is that it's one of those games whose Reddit forum makes you look at it and think, wait, what the crap? Who just wrote that? And then you see where it's from, and you're like, oh, I gotcha. What type of cursed content could you find on a Reddit forum like that? Well, things like, somebody had once said, when you find out your wife is cheating on you, but the son's stats are amazing. You're like, I will raise this boy like it's my own. Or the daughter too, the child's stats are amazing. It's one of those games where, yes, you develop stats, skills, all that fun stuff. Oh gosh, I'm just not doing this very well. What type of cursed content are you talking about? Okay, let me look at the stats one more time. I don't know, man. Why can't I walk like anybody else? Here we go. Oops. I love how he's like, please, I'll go, or not. Most impressed. When falling, press that to hold on to something. Oh boy. Yes, White Wolf, somebody said fanfics. To give you an idea, well, somebody had once said... Oh, for goodness sake, I was pressing the button at that point. To give you one example, I was pressing the dang button, come on, man. Apparently I'm not pressing it well enough. Press it harder. Won't we have context? You know what? F it. I need to get to that objective. Like, listen, man, I got somewhere to be. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Come on. There we go. Now, where was I? All right. Oh yeah, so you do play... The goal of the game is just to build a dynasty. Oh yeah, oh, Crusader Kings 3. Yeah, some people know what it is. What? Fanfics? Yeah, Shay. Yeah, I'm glad that I got everybody's attention with Crusader Kings 3 when I said fanfiction. You really do create your own sort of emergent storytelling as you go. It's mostly sandbox related, but the game does like to give you little objectives to do just to keep things interesting. And in case you're wondering, you know, what's one goal that you have? Well, create the most powerful dynasty, whether that be through espionage, through money making, through what have you may. I'll get to my story in just a second.
You were gone for quite a while.
Did you miss me?
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does, but I trust he did more than talk.
Yes.
I've given you the skills, Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
The lady yelling, "I'm too young to die, I'm beautiful," sometimes get old. So, what should I expect when going to the Dominican? A republic. What should you expect? Haitians. Find Uberto in Okay, we got our first target, ladies and gents. Let's see if I can stealth this. Still working on the controls at the moment. There we go. Don't know why it wasn't working earlier. Ooh, working a little too well. It's okay, I see it takes a while to get the hang of it. Dang it, he's already using the hidden blade. Yep, I'm using the hidden blade like it was a sword. Yeah, to give you one little example of a cursed story, whenever you play the goal of Crusader Kings is to get your dynasty, your family, more prestigious, you know, to increase your holdings, all of that good stuff. You play as the dynasty head, mostly. And when the dynasty head dies, you play as the heir. Well, at one point, I was playing as a woman. I can't remember her name or anything like that. But I remember that I got this little notification. Oh, yeah. I was playing as a woman who was espionage based. I decided to make somebody more like sneaky in the court. You know, she's good at gathering secrets. You're not hiding anything from her. Basically, yeah, she's that friend who is the investigator in the group. Well, anyway, what you do is you send out your spies to go gather secrets and stuff in the court. And my girl finds out that, you know, you'll find out secrets like somebody's a bastard child, or somebody had an affair, or somebody even murdered their own family member or friend or something like that. I then find out in this that my own husband is cheating on his wife. I'm like, again, talking about a character from Crusader Kings 3, if anybody's just tuning in. Okay, I'm in a super secret zone. Gotcha. So I find out that, of all people, my husband, as in the husband of my main girl, is cheating on him. I'm like, well, what the crap? So, of course, I naturally dig into that, and I find out the woman is an accountant, a steward from another kingdom. Her stewardship level, which, for the record, is your money-making skill in that game, was, oh, chef's kiss, bon, beautiful. I'm like, now hang on, husband. I don't condone your actions, but let's just invite her over because I want her to be my steward in the kingdom. And we'll put it this way. She naturally, the accountant that what was it? Now, naturally, the woman that he was cheating with, the one with the amazing money-making skills, naturally declines my offer when I invite her to my kingdom, and frankly, I do not blame her whatsoever. Imagine that you're the mistress in a relationship. You realize that you're wrecking a house, and suddenly, the woman of the wife of the man that you're cheating with decides to invite you to her house. Naturally, she did not want to join. So what do? I kidnapped her. Like I said, Crusader, I did say that it was one of the most cursed games that's actually fun. But there's a mechanic in the game where if you kidnap somebody, you get what's called a hook on them. A hook is like a favor. Like they have to do this favor for you. It could be a strong hook or a light hook. And so because I kidnapped her, or rather I staged a kidnapping, released her, and got a light hook because of that. Basically like saying, here, I rescued you. Even though I kidnapped you in the first place, we're going to ignore that. So I used my light hook to guarantee that she'd come to my kingdom and basically be my steward. All of that because I found out, like a telenovela, that my husband was cheating on me with this very brilliant woman. I'm like, and the thing is, the woman I was playing as was also very intelligent, very savvy, and I thought to myself, okay, the husband clearly has a type. Now then, let's go in. My target is in here. Yeah, did I mention that the game plays very much like a dramatic telenovela? If I haven't, well, let that be our first little example. I can't through clunky. Like Ycey. I know. Not my proudest thing to say.
Again with this? You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no
Medici?
such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract
Lorenzo.
the wrong sort of attention.
So it was, I'm not mad, I'm just impressed. It was exactly that, Enzo. Speaking of which, you overstep yourself, Lorenzo. You heard of it. You heard that. Holy, kidnapping the mistress and having an owed favor from her. Evil, smart, but evil. Like I said, Larissa, I was playing as a character who was very, espionage. She was like a serpent. She even got like the nickname the Venomous, I think. And here we go. Yeah, she was definitely very much I find every secret in my court. Nobody can keep a secret from me. But the thing is, that's because she had a high espionage, or a high, what is it called? Spy? There's a spy stat. She had a very high one. Spies allow you to gather information. They also allow you to seduce. I needed as many heirs in my family as possible, let's just say. So I upped that stat as high as I could. You didn't see anything, boyo. But as for the stewardship thing, the stewardship stat in that game, it doesn't just help you with accounting, it increases your overall monthly income, it also allows you to just randomly find money in certain places. You could just be doing your thing, minding your own business, and then suddenly it's like, huh, I found $20 in my back pocket, or why is there $100 underneath the bed? That's basically what it's like having a high stewardship stat. And then, on top of that, you can also get better ransoms, you can be... Everything financial is improved. Hers was in like the top 20 around the world. And I'm like, okay. The husband definitely has a type. He seems to like very smart, dangerous women. Here we go. Let me just hide in here, go sneak on over to my target. And so yeah, I'm like, I need this woman in my court. I need her as my accountant. I heard my name and was summoned from the John. You don't say, Lorenzo. Well, right now, I'm about to assassinate the man who just executed my family. In terms of role-playing, dang it, sir, holy. Oh, that's not even the best. Some of the best stories I've got involve finding the man who had killed my father, going to war with him, getting my, what do you call it, the person who you're about to marry, not your fiancé, betrothed. Finding out that my betrothed had also gone to war with him, my betrothed being a very affluent, politically savvy baroness, only to find out that she had gone to war with him, he had won the war, he had taken her prisoner and was threatening to marry her instead, using his light hook by letting her go. And as you can see, that would not fly with me. I'm not going to let that happen. Press. Ladies, thank you. I got a little, task for you. Here we go. I need to get through this little area. Good, thank you. Yeah, that's one thing that the ladies can do for you. Distract somebody. That's basically what my girl in the game was doing. I mean, would you prefer them cheating on you with someone with a 15 IQ and poor? That's what I'm talking about, Enzo. Do you think you'll ever revisit Zack Salvatore's series? I'd love to know what they'd be doing. Sonia, that's a question for the author. She's currently writing a book, so I will revisit that series when her first book is done, because she is you can ask Amity. She is plowing through that book like none other. When she finishes the book, I'll send everybody a link to it on where it is on Audible or wherever. I think that's my target right there. Yep, the guy in yellow.
Anything for you.
Yeah, exactly, Enzo. Would you like that? Would you prefer they cheat on you with somebody who's like got like 15 IQ? Enzo, I was just telling the chat a moment ago that there was a Reddit post called "When you find out your wife is cheating on you and has a bastard child, but the child's stats are amazing." He's like, "Sweetheart, I will overlook this and I will raise this child as my own." Yeah, scrolling Reddit, you will find random titles like "I freaking hate Catholics," and it's like, "I beg your pardon?" And then you find out it's from the Crusader Kings 3 Reddit, or like, "Oh, I got it." You look at the image, and he's playing as an Eastern faction trying to invade Europe, but the Catholics keep banding together and kicking his butt. So he's like, "I freaking hate the..." I'm like, buddy, I have had so many hold-up moments when scrolling through the Reddit forums. Things like, how to marry... what was it? He said, how to marry... Oh, how to get betrothed... I was like, what do you say? How to promise your first daughter to an ally when she's underage or something like that. I'm like, I beg your pardon? Oh, it's Crusader Kings 3. Okay. Your character's meaning of that wouldn't fly with me. Hold on, ladies. I have a task to do. Thank you. We'll find a way to get on to that top, and apparently I'm not pressing it well enough. Press it harder. A tree. Again with the freaking quote book. Now then. That's not the button I meant to press. Just randomly pickpocketed somebody. Oh, whoops. Oh! I thought I was going to be more subtle than that, but apparently not. That was for my father. That was for my brother. That was for my other brother.
To save the ones you love. Yes, I would. And I have.
Ezio stabbed the guy 3 times.
You're not dead. I'm still here.
I'm still standing.
Ezio Auditore.
Oh, so... that's why he didn't seem to care that somebody was watching. And out I go. Love how he's just running with his head down. I'm still standing. Really? That's gonna cost you. Come on, come on. Fine, let's just run. No. Ezio, run away. Don't do that. Get away, get away. Run. Oh. Run, Ezio. Well, that happened. There we go. Now we're running away. All right, sprint and free run. Okay. Oh, yeah. How are we doing? Well, we're doing pretty well. We just avenged the death of our father and both brothers. Here we go. Let me just get past these people. Pardon, everybody. I've got to... Excuse me. Pardon me. Good sir, good madam. I would like to not die today. Whoops. They spotted me already. Thank goodness the more crowds I run through. Right, chat. I need to go blend in with the crowd somewhere. Problem is, all those... You see all those little yellow arrows behind me? That means that they don't see me. Red means that they see me. Yellow means that they don't. Blending with the crowd. Oh, crap's sake. They got too close. Here we go. Don't mind me. Just going to hop up here. Oh, you little... Ezio, dodge. There we go. And up we go. Oh, did someone just throw a rock at me? Do not make me kill civilians, woman. Apparently they are. Oh, pity's sake. There we go. Could you... Thank you, Ezio. There we go. Oh, for pity's sake. I'm gonna have to start killing people. There we go. Let's try this. And let's go up here. Let's go up here. Quickly, Ezio. Don't you. Here we go. And up here we go. Oh! I'm not the best assassin, it seems. I keep trying to take on everybody at once. Not working. Let's see. Is it this one? Ah, that's how you heal. 1. Now then. Alright, here I am. Just, here I am. Still standing. Feeling like a little kid. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little prince. Really? All I had to do was just go up on them. Okay, bro's not being sneaky. Yeah, Adeline, listen, in case my constant wearing heavy armor and wielding a giant weapon in the past games wasn't obvious enough, stealth is not usually my strong point in games. It's a hit or miss for me. I'm either really stealthy, 1 time out of 5, and then not stealthy at all. About stealthy as a pebble in your shoe. Forget the pebble, more like a giant rock in your shoe. Like, well, that's there. Now then, off we go. Fight, little wolf. Not Navilla singing Fight, little wolf. Let's see, can I find... Okay, there's that basilica over there. Oh, there's that high point. The basilica's right there. And there are tons of archers on this wall. Okay, not going in that direction. Noted. Understandable. Have a nice day. There we go. Drop down from here. There we go. I didn't know that people throw rocks at you. That's a nice little added mechanic. You gotta work your way around and not get pelted by rocks. Otherwise, you know, you get pelted by rocks. Words of wisdom from Ycey. So weird the words are so familiar to your native tongue. Yeah, the Italian. Yeah, Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, even French, they all share that same Latin root. Ooh, I see something beautiful down there. Hello. Oh, you're mine. You are mine. Hello, get over here. Now, you look like someone hasn't given you a proper open-up. Come here, gorgeous. 104 Fs, thank you. Thank you for your contribution. I'll call you. Bye. Now then, to the task at hand. The whole point of this mission was to, you know, avenge our father and brothers. So now what's next? At this point, he's more like Anya from Spy vs. Family, or Spy X Family. I love that show. Haven't seen the movie yet. You can thank the Romans for that. Yep, Latin. Hey, Karma, welcome. Glad you can make it. If anybody's just joining right now, our father and brothers were murdered, but we avenged them. We killed the murderer. Now then, how to ascend that mighty tower? Well, first off, there are guards everywhere, so probably not from right here. There we go. Broken bones galore. Okay. Pardon. That was my fault. Nope, I'm just an idiot.
Perhaps I should inform the witch smeller.
Witch smeller? Is that a job? I mean, if it was the Witcher, she'd probably smell like perfume and yin. You smell wonderful. Geralt, we're at a funeral. You smell wonderful at a funeral. So this is how you get up. Wonderful. Now, how in the good fortuna do I get up there? This isn't really part of the game, it's more like me just wanting to test my luck. Should I? Should I not? Let's not. Let's not die. I see hello, hugs from like a precious grizzly. Thank you for the hugs. I'm guessing maybe I have to jump over here. Oh, please. Could feel my hands getting sweatier with that one. Ezio's grip strength is impeccable. No, it will not work. Ah, right here, right? Yep, this is a little climbing hole. Thank you for your contribution. Oh, God, you Listen, Audrey, when there's a lovely contribution by a lovely little chest, I appreciate that chest. Oh, speaking of which, you look like a beautiful chest. I'm a man who likes chests, okay? Oh, that was a nice chest. 115 Fs given. It's a lot of good Fs. A lot of Fs. Godzilla. Who's saying Godzilla? Okay, let's go over here. Now can I go over to the other side? I'm learning all kinds of things, like how to scale a building. This is making me nervous, Clanky. This is... Listen, Clanky, wait. This isn't nothing. Don't worry, it gets better. We haven't gone to the top yet. Like, if anybody has a fear of heights, I'm so terribly sorry. Does this help? Here we go. Up we go. Up we go. We are almost at the top, ladies and gents. Almost, but not quite. You look like a beautiful chest. Yeah, quote me on that. Go ahead, chat. It's not exactly wrong. Forget it. Oh, but this beautiful view. Pardon. Pardon, though. We do have to get to the top of this thing. Now, how do we get to the top of this beautiful edifice? This elegant edifice. Huh. Pretty sure I've circled all the way around. Yeah, I've circled all the way around, but I haven't tried all of them up. I, too, am a woman who likes chests, especially if it's got loot. See, White Wolf, we here at Ycey Narrates and Helix only appreciate the finest of things in life. That was nerve-wracking. Oh, wow. Not sure what I did, but I did it. There we go. Okay, we got to a high point. I hope nobody's afraid of heights, because you're going to hate this. Oh, beautiful. No, Spider-Man. That's who he likes, Spider-Man. Really, cauliflower? Who? Oof. At least the flowers cushion my broken bones. Now then. Wait a minute. Is that a feather I see up there? Yeah. Yes, sir, I am crazy. I'm not gonna knock over your books this time. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome for not being a dingus. Yeah, we gotta go up one more time because now this is an easy way to get around those guards. You should get a trophy for that cauliflower. I think you do actually get a trophy for getting a certain number of... What do you call it? Getting a certain number of high points. Lovely. Oof. Up we go. Yep, there is something over here. Can't jump up to anything. Oh, I gotta go over here, one of these edges. There we go. Lovely. He looks down like, I am really high up. There we go. Did anybody's heart stop for just a second when I did that? Good. I'm not the only one. No way that he just dropped off the top of a building and survived. Must be a strong cart. Must be some soft flowers. It's like, listen, in Assassin's Creed, sometimes I don't question the logic behind something. I just know that it works, somehow. If it works for Ezio, it probably wouldn't work for me. There we go. Up we go. He's walking like a cat on all four. When you go up the stairs. Oh, this place is beautiful. Ah. I will pay this wonderful chest all the respect it deserves. Oh, 108. You're a meager chest. But it's okay. Every chest is worthwhile. Every chest is a good chest, okay? Oh, 100. You're even more meager of a chest. I will still give you the love and desire that you deserve. Okay, that's all of them. Ah, meager chests around here. Ah, well, a good chest is, so long as there's enough loot in it, it's a good chest. Here we go. And that's the feather I was looking at. 2 feathers collected. Does anybody else feel nervous right now? I can see my house from here. Alright, time to get down, Ezio. There we go. Off we go. Ezio while climbing. I really hope not to feel a scratch right now. Yeah, I really hope I don't have a scratch right now. Exactly that. Okay. My objective is over here, so why don't we follow this line? It's a beautiful place, even when it's musty. Even when it's all murky. Oh, crap. Famous last words. Famous last words. Oh, famous last words. Oh, crap. Oh, good. How far did it knock me back? Curious, when this came... Oh, so I still have the feather. And I still claimed the high point. Yay! I don't know if that's the case. Let me just run over here. Ignore the guards. Stealth with these people. And bit by bit, I'll get closer to my target. Oh yeah, anybody want to know another cursed story? Well, not cursed, more like emergent storytelling. Let's see if I can remember all the details. Oh yeah. So in another little tidbit of emergent storytelling in Crusader Kings 3, I decided to make a character very athletic, Mr. Strongman. At the same time, though, he picked up what's called the beautiful trait. It is exactly what it sounds like. It means the guy is beautiful. Now, when your character is beautiful, attractive, they naturally get a lot of suitors. The thing is, though, even if you're married and already have a spouse, you might not just get suitors, you might also get, prospective lovers. This guy kept on getting lovers in spades. And, or not lovers, I was playing as somebody who was more, monogamous. I was playing as basically a good Catholic in this game. Anyway, as that's happening though, at some point his wife dies. And the thing is, you also improve relationships with other NPCs in that game. You can become friends with other people. Among your friends, one of them becomes a best friend. And among different, you can also become lovers. You can become soulmates with your loved one. You can only have one best friend and one soulmate. Well, my character married his soulmate and his best friend. Literally, no, not yet. He married his soulmate. And, well, what do you know? She sadly dies of sickness. So he becomes heartbroken for a while. His stress meter goes up. And at some point, he gets a lot of suitors suddenly dumping in. Well, one of them decides to give him a gift, which is, again, something that can happen in this game. And it's a puppy. This puppy is basically my character's best friend. He goes on hunting trips with this dog, raises it, and another thing that you can do in these games is you can fight somebody for your honor. Sometimes the women, depending on how you have the settings go, sometimes they might try to fight for your honor too, against other women. Oh, whoops, sorry, sir. Yes, I must be very lame. And at some point when that well, at some point, I had the, what is it called? Basically, we'll call it the equal rights. I basically had equal rights turned on. So women in this could become knights, all of that stuff. Well, anyway, there's a very athletic Amazonian woman who wants to basically be his suitor. And what do you know? The woman who had given him the puppy fights him for their honor. You know, she naturally, what is it? Now, the thing is, the woman who gifted my guy the puppy was not very, her prowess was not very high. Prowess is your ability to fight. It's not just raw strength, it's also dexterity. It's all of that good stuff. It's your ability to hold your own in combat. So, she naturally loses because she's fighting a full-on Amazonian knight. And not only that, but this woman is also a doctor. She's supposed to be more of the healer, not the person who does the fighting. Is there a chest up here? Nope, just a lot of flowers. Well, anyway, fast forward a little bit, and I decide that even though the Amazonian had won, I liked the doctor because she was a doctor. I needed that in my court. But also, she was very sweet. She gave my character a dog. She was also one of a friend of my character. At some point, I later have my sister was also the spy in this, and my sister comes to me with the most damning news of all. The knight, or the knightess, who had fought the little doctor for my hand in marriage, was the same one who orchestrated a plan to kill my former lover, my soulmate. How did she do it? Well, she hid a plague-ridden blanket, apparently. I don't know the exact details, but basically, my soulmate who had died was not... She didn't die of natural causes, though she died of sickness. It was a planned sickness. Basically, I can't remember if it was like a plague blanket or poison in her cup, but because nobody found out, it was written off as just a sickness. She died of sickness, while she was pregnant, no less, with our child. So now I'm upset, and what do you know? This woman basically wanted to swoop in and sweep up my character, you know, when he's got a broken heart and whatnot. And who was the one who helped figure out that secret? None other than... Actually, no, it was my sister in this game. What am I saying? Sorry, telenovela has some twists and turns, but not that one. Anyway, the dog ends up dying, and a little cutscene happens where an assassin tries coming through my window now, and who's there? None to help me fend him off, or fend her off, I think it was. None other than the doctor, the herbalist who had given me the dog in the first place. They spent some time together, and they became best friends. She went from being just a friend to being a best friend to then being a soulmate. So basically my character lost his soulmate to an assassination. And he was then, a second assassination on himself was prevented by one of his friends who became his best friend, who became his new soulmate and wife. They now have a new dynasty together. Like I said, these are some wild games. This is a wild and crazy game. This sounds more and more like a telenovela every time you play it. Yep, chat, the dog died. Of natural causes. It was a really sad scene, though. Speaking of which...
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My Uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteriggioni.
The Uncle Mario.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
Sure that won't have a joke hidden somewhere in it.
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things.
Good.
Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
Anna's videos, yep, the dog died. Like I said, a lot of time passes in these types of games. So the dog just died of old age, that's all. But the dog had protected me from one assassination.
Tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious and incognito.
Okay, thank you. And it seems that there's a poster around this
This will
corner.
help you know if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety level is part of Ezio's memory or not.
In case you're brand new to this game, that was a scientist or somebody whose name I can't remember. We are playing as Desmond at the moment. Desmond is a guy from the future. He is reliving the memory of one of his ancestors, Ezio Auditore. And in order to progress in the game, you have to progress through it as Ezio did. So your actions may not be Ezio's actions, and you'll get what's called desyncing. I landed literally right in front of this guy. You saw nothing. Shh. You saw nothing. Shh. But I see everything. Hello, nice. That is a nice chest. Oh! A golden chest. Oh, beautiful. I love you. I'll be back for that nice chest another time, but first, just, here we go. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. There we go. Nice and hidden away. It says that there's a poster over here. Where did he go? It was just the wind. You see nothing. What the? What are you doing up there, sir? Silver Wolf, thank you so much for the donation. My birthday this month, I decided to stay the same age. Alright, you do that. Panicking because they're both beautiful. What? Panicking because what is both beautiful? Oh! It says that there's a poster somewhere over here. Minimap says that there's a poster. Maybe I'll see the poster from up here. Ah, there it is. It's like, yes, I see the guard. I'm just going to get out of the way before he sees me any longer. Remove posters, bribe heralds, or kill officials. Shoot. Ooh, I got another fun Crusader Kings story. And this one's not cursed. It's actually more dad energy. Let's see now. There's a guard over here. Yes, there it is. Oh, that's an official over here. So I just go up and...
Enough! I want no more!
Okay. Okay, sale, that just happened. Sale pues, that just happened. So that's what they meant. Alright, good to know. You can just kill corrupt officials just like that. Right. Where were we? The character the MC was talking to earlier. Oh, yeah. They're both beautiful. No joke, he was basically a jock. I would just describe him as Mr. Athletic, because you can also go to competitions in that game, you know, lancing, swordsmanship, competitions of that nature, athletic competitions, like playing ball, things like that. And anything athletically based, or poetic, because I didn't just want him to be a meathead, I wanted him to be a manly man, a poet, a warrior and a poet. Warrior, poet, king, basically. Well, he had a lot of suitors, and apparently one of them did not like that he was taken and decided to poison his wife. Unfortunately, the wifey was, quiet. Trying to be sneaky, okay? Oh, that's not sneaky. That's not sneaky. Special delivery. Oof. Now, it says I need to go this way. Get out of Firenze. Do. Off I go. The Quince hands you a megaphone. You missed some of my jokes, mate. Ycey, the chat is off to the side. Normally I have OBS in front of me so that I can see the game and chat and OBS, but this is an older game that was not made in the time of Steam. So, or in the time of Steam or Twitch or anything like that. So, yeah. The chat is off to my right. So I can't really see it that well, Enzo. Ooh, that's not good. There we go. Right here. There we go. And sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Sneaky, sneaky, not so sneak. My mistake. Give me your money. Okay. Counter? Oh, I can't counter. Gotcha. My mistake. Out of the way. Not being very stealthy, I know. Somehow my notoriety is not up. I guess that means I can walk around without having to worry about the guards watching, right? Okay, it's cute. I want one. Silver ring.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes.
The chest section of the quote book is going to be full today. You don't say, Larissa.
Where have you been?
Hey.
Let us leave. And mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house.
Mamma
Father, we
mia.
need to sort things
Literally.
out. Where is father?
Tu pobrecita.
Federico and Petruccio.
Something's happened.
What do you mean?
Allora, Redling, because you killed the witnesses.
No,
Not all of
it's
them.
impossible.
Claudia,
No.
I did everything I could.
She doesn't know that Dad and brothers are dead.
Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand?
Good sister.
Will you watch over Mother for me?
You are not a 100-year-old mutant hitman anymore. That's gonna take some getting used to,
Then we
Ycey.
are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
I love her eyes. For an old game, they really put a lot of detail into making sure her eyes weren't soulless.
Stay close.
Escort your family out of Florence. Okay. Press that to order your allies to stop or follow you. Okay. Let's tell them to stop right
Stay
here.
here.
Okay, good.
Fall in.
Onward you shall slay, good sir, forever taking heads
Hold tight.
of those who've done their foulest deeds and lies. Forgive me, noble one.
Right then. They don't... Is that guy bloodied? Oh, that was the guy I attacked earlier. Well, who attacked me and I defended myself. Reduce distance to targets?
This way.
Maybe they didn't call me over. Or maybe when I pressed follow me, it didn't register. Donna, I'll give Thor plenty of head pats. Pobre Claudia y su mamá. Did my sister just steal from that guy? She did! Throw money to distract from civilians. Ah. Okay. Nice.
Where'd that come from?
Nice. Money. Money mia. Yeah, let's just leave it right there. Okay, I've got the knife. Note to self. Bard, come on. I'm sorry, laddie said. Had to be done. Actually, I was not the one who stole the 50 florins from him. I think that was my sister Claudia back here. My sister is a little pickpocket and a very experienced one at that. Ah. There seems to be a... Here.
Hold on.
Seems to be a poster up here. Oh. sorry. Yes, I'm trying to get a poster down that has my face on it. There we go. There we go. And let's just take this down. Not that I have any notoriety to begin with, but still. Alright, follow me. I guess it doesn't really matter that I have that poster up since I'm going to be staying here. Wait, why are we going over here now? My gamer bestie, anything in mind you want to play? Oh, wait. Now you need to learn from your sister to be sneaky, Ycey. Listen, I don't think this outfit was meant to be sneaky. It meant to pretend to be sneaky. Oh, hello, bards. My mistake. 3 bards just came up all at once. There we go. Throw money at you. Fine, I won't.
You have no business here. Leave.
Fine.
Remind me of someone.
Nothing to see here.
Stronzo. Whole family executed. You wish to end up as they did?
How about you,
Whoa. Qui, let's do it.
come on, distract them for me, if you will. Thank you. Not the best guards in the world.
This way.
Oh gosh, everybody's okay. Mom and Sis, you've got a couple of friends. It's amazing how my mother doesn't even bat an eye that I hired a bunch of courtesans to follow us out.
What happened to us?
I don't know.
Sis will definitely eob you blind
Don't know.
without you knowing you got robbed. Yeah. From what I've seen, I wouldn't put it past her. If I did put it past her, she'd take it and put it in her pocket. Ask me.
What will happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
Synced. Okay. Arrivederci. Sequence 2 complete. So what next? We wait. Where's money? Go away. I never thought I'd say this, but bards be gone. I mean, I think I finally figured out how to get bards to run away. Throw money. It makes sense. If a bard is ever pestering you, just throw a wad of money at their face. It makes them go away every time. Your mom and sis made friends and you escaped the city. I see this as a win. I mean, at this rate, now you know that Gabriel Iglesias joke, Enzo, about, hey, what's a hooker? Your mom's friends. There you go. I think that we just made that joke happen. All right, then.
We should be close.
Grazie a Dio.
Calm your chest and let's move on. Roadside assistance. Escort Maria and Claudia to the Via di Torre in Monteriggioni. I hope you both can run because we're going to do a lot of that right now. Uncle Mario, where are you? I'm sure your name won't have... Oh, shoot. Let's go up here, shall we?
Buongiorno,
What?
Ezio.
So we can't go around.
How could you leave a Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride.
2 new steeds.
Oh, and yes,
I'm already staring at one horse face, so you got that.
my condolences for the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen
Anybody
now
next?
that there's no one left to help you? I have such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare, boy. Oh, that was my mom. Get over here. Just punched my mom.
I grow tired of this game. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
It's called arrows.
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself.
As you wish.
Hey, the plumber's here.
Use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
I finally have a sword. And there we go. Lovely. Not the most crude. Ooh. Not the best way of taking somebody down, but it's one way. There we go. Oof. The takedowns look good, though. How about this, then? Come on. There we go. Quite the takedown indeed. Stay away from Mom. Hey. Now, as for you, I'd surrender if I were you. Fine, don't surrender. Run, you coward! You can make me go away by throwing money at me too. I bet you are, Enzo.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario.
Uncle Mario.
It's been too long, Nipote. Far too long.
I didn't know I was related to a plumber.
Terrible. Come.
Where's Luigi?
Let's get you all away from here.
Has crazy Uncle Wario left us any of his money too? Chat, I want you to know I've been waiting for that scene all game. Like, it's a me, Mario, and Luigi, Mafutini.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason. Federico and Petruccio too. And they came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in
Keep
Monterey.
pace, you're behind me.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track.
Yeah, we gotta break the wheel and not burn down King's Landing in the process.
People. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well made and dependable.
I like simple goods.
Too. De Prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer. Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your
I
eyes
said
open.
he's in his mansion. Hey!
Yourself. With all the fighting
You're
that's
right.
going on, this place has
We must be in Luigi's
started
mansion.
rough around the edges.
No
I wish I
problem.
could do something about it.
I can smooth out these edges.
Time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh?
Yep.
Here we are. Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
Back when Ubisoft was awesome, 15.
Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. Men
Gladly.
in the market are expecting you.
All right,
Return
gladly.
here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle.
I'll train, yes.
I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
No, Enzo, Ezio.
We want you to finish his
We are here to train.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait,
Was he?
he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you're wearing the hood.
Bini Giovanni. Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later.
All right.
Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Oh, I like how they speak some Italian and translate the words into English. Yeah, Mackenzie, I know that some people prefer you either commit to English only, or whatever language you want to speak, or commit to whatever language the regional one is. I'm a bit of both. I'm not very particular. Frankly, I think that if you're going to whine about a game being, you know, in your native tongue so you don't have to read it the entire time, I think that's silly. It's like, I don't want to have to read a game. I like to read the books. I like to take in the entire scene, and as much as you might think that, now you can watch everything while you're reading, no, your peripheral does not catch everything. You will miss something. I like to watch everything in a scene. I like to take in the scene, the environment. I like to do exactly that. So yeah, I like it when they do have a little bit of Italian here and there. Synchronization. Nice. Clanky, what? Fireball already? Who brought the fireball down? Armor. Leather greaves. What do I have right now? It's 1,000. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's get it. Nice.
Glad to be of service.
Armor increases your maximum health. Okay. And what about this? What about the dagger? Armor, small weapons. Here we go. Oh yeah, let's go for it. I've already got a small weapon and a big weapon. Why do I need another small weapon? You know, the wrist blade and then the sword.
Tell your friends about me.
Will do. Might as well go top off my health too while I'm at it. Let's see, apothecary supplies. Yep, let's go for one of these. Yes, let's buy it. Buy another one. And another one. Right, all topped off. Much appreciated. Press to select. Like, oh, got it. I literally made money by spending money. Huh. Take the sword. Remind me one more time. Was it, was 2? Yep, 2 is the wrist blade. 3 is the sword. Okay. Gotcha. Now, back to the mansion we are going to train. Back to the mansion. Hello, Luigi!
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like
Show me Luigi.
I want to go home.
I know.
So sorry to hear that. Pobrecita. Well, I'll have to go train a little bit. Whoop, pardon. Here we go. Where? Here we know. Apparently I was going the wrong... Hi, Luigi. Don't mean... Or Mario, don't mean to drop in right here.
Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to...
What'd you call me?
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it.
I'll have you know, I wandered outside for a day and I only cried for half of it. I would do fine.
If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Fine.
Ottimo.
Jinx. Is this gonna be like The Witcher all over again, where I just say the exact same thing as the player character? If so, I might have to rethink this.
You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassination.
Ah, we
I
finally
told
learned
you
it.
before. My father was a paper pusher.
No, he was born and bred to kill.
I find this difficult to believe.
What of the list you carry? Do you think it's merely a catalog of debts? It holds the names of those responsible for your father's murder.
When locked onto an enemy, press that to sidestep. Use a button on a controller to influence the direction. Gotcha. Quick step skill learned, kind of. I've been doing it for most of the game, but still need to learn it better.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Hold that and press when your enemy counts. Oh, to kill. To counter. Gotcha. There we go.
You have your father's blade. I think you have the codex page he was holding as well.
Codex?
Come on.
See, guide to the inner workings of
Not
the
cool.
order, its origin, purpose, and techniques.
Right.
Our creed, if you will.
Here's our next guy that we're going to kick in the nuts. It's all part of training, remember?
Something that would change
Lock onto an enemy to taunt them.
Non ce la fai a colpirmi, eh? Sbrigati! Devo incontrare un'amica.
Taunt skill learned. Let's see. Ycey? Walking through the door? No. Jumping from the second floor to the room? Yes. It's like the Drake meme.
and how you move can make all the difference.
Really is like the Drake meme, chat.
I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes, my father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
Oh, that's how you gotta hold it down.
The Templars seek dominion over man, and we, the assassins, are sworn to stand against it.
I mean, if he doesn't become an assassin, his enemies will kill him and his mom and sister. You're not wrong, Enzo. Alright, so that's how you escape from combat. My mistake. Earlier there were some scenes where I'm like, Ezio, time to run, time to run. I was holding down the shift button instead of the space button.
Poor little Ezio, dying just to follow orders.
Hey.
Are you afraid?
Come on, come at me, uncle. You got this.
Shall we dance?
I love the taunt button.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family.
What other lies have I been told by the council? We're out here quoting Anakin here, Clinky.
You've reconsidered leaving.
Not Luna singing I'll make a man out of you.
But Nipote,
I need that track playing right now. It'd make it...
better prepared to strike against our enemies.
Nothing quite says Italian like Chinese-inspired music.
Ezio,
Sung by Donny
your
Osmond.
father fought and died for. To deny your heritage? Fine. Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle,
Okay.
why is he so
I love you
upset?
too.
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Ask the chat if they would choose Templars or Assassins. That's the thing, Enzo. Are we talking about in real life or in this world? We're talking about in real life. You would be foolish to pick the Assassins, because in real life, the Assassin was supposed to die along with their target. It was a public display oftentimes. Whereas, if you pick the Templars, you pick safe passage and proper banking. The world's credited as the world's first banking. In this, though, you pick the Assassins, you're constantly on the run, but you got the ultimate swag. And the ultimate fighting styles. You pick the Templars, you pick comfort, yes, but you're also probably going to get killed by an assassin. What are Templars in Themis? Templars are a type of knight. Back during the First Crusades, a lot of different holy orders emerged, as Mario here was saying. Some of them were the Knights Templars, named after the Temple of Solomon that they discovered. There was also the Knights Hospitallers that started out as a hospital in, I think it was Acre. There's the Knights of St. John that were stationed in Malta. There's a lot of different knightly orders. There's the Teutonic Order that was stationed up in Lithuania that was originally hired by was it the Poles? The Polish? Anyway, they were hired originally by one of the Christian nations up there in order to combat the pagans. However, the Teutonic Order ended up establishing their own foothold. Mars and Venus, a god of rage and strength, basks in his lover's radiant beauty. She tames his anger with her gentle touch. Not gonna lie, I kinda like that. 0 out of 2 statuettes. Press to examine. Right. I'm guessing I gotta go find the... Okay. Now then. Diana and Apollo, together but never touching, one sleeps while the other rises. Yet both watch over us. Ah, adorable. Siblings. Wow, Ycey, I've been educated. Thank you, sir. Yet, no problem. Giving the watered-down version of knightly orders since day one. Jupiter and Minerva. Here sits the king of all Olympus, and beside him stands wisdom to guide his rule. There we go. I'm guessing I gotta go inside the house then. But yeah, contrary to what this game suggests though, the Templars and Assassins, or Hashashin, never really interacted in history. Instead, the Hashashin were... I think there were a couple of European targets that they did target one time, but most of their targets were other Arabs or Persians. You know, people of that time period nearby. I do remember one story of a European knight. I think he was a French knight or an English knight. He believed he was marked by an assassin, and so he slept with chainmail covering his neck. And sure enough, the assassin tried slitting his throat in the night, but the chainmail saved him. So after that, he slept, I think, with a dog nearby.
Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Once again, I don't know how to use doors. I love your voice so much, it's so calming. Felicia, I am happy you say that. I try to make these calming. Though I gotta admit, sometimes my excitement is a little too much to contain itself. A counter kill skill learned. Yes, yay. You know what, I gotta say, I'm so glad that the game does not allow you to use healing items when your health is at full. Today's history class provided by Assassin's Creed with your host, Ycey Narrates. Enzo, are you advertising? Do you get paid? Do you accept payment in tacos for advertising? That's all I've got on me at the moment, Enzo. How much longer is this live stream gonna keep going? My ADHD is starting to get restless. Oh, Clanky, you don't have to stay here for the whole thing, but I think of just keeping this one a couple of hours. So, it's been almost a couple of hours. I think I'll go meet up with Mario, and we'll go from there. Yeah, they don't go for any longer than 3 hours, but most of the time they're just 2.5. I think I've heard of this tale. Ycey went a-looting. Yeah, that's tale as old as time. Oh boy. Wait a minute, what's this? Minerva statue acquired. Okay. So that's what those were. I thought I saw something that looked like a poster on the side of the wall. Nope, it was a statuette. Good to know. Gotta go look around for statues. Oh yeah, another little fact about the Templars is that people would make pilgrimages during the medieval time period, which I know is a very long time period, but still. During that time period, a lot of people would make pilgrimages from anywhere in Europe or Scandinavia all the way over to Jerusalem, Holy Land. However, a lot of those roads leading into Jerusalem and the Palestine region were very unsafe. As such, one of the ways that the Templars gained prominence was by watching over people's wealth, because bear in mind, there were no banks in that time period. You carried your wealth on your person. And so as such... Ooh, what is this? You carried your wealth on your person. As such, if you got robbed, you lost everything. Imagine carrying your bank account everywhere you go. Somebody robs you and you lose everything. So what the Templars would do is, they would give you a note, you would leave your wealth with them, you'd travel, you'd get to Jerusalem, and when you get there, there was another Templar waiting along the way. And when you got to that Templar, they would exchange your note for an equal amount of money that you had given to them. That way, even if you did get robbed on the road, you wouldn't really have anything. I cannot seem to interact with this thing. Your income is 0 florins. Can we fix that? Can't seem to, no matter what button I press, nothing happens. Yep, the building model, of course, Larissa. Really nice building model. Come on. Come on, chest. So if chest, jewels, weapon... I completely missed that comment. Dang it. Sorry, Abby, could you type your comment again? I can't look back. Wait a minute, I have a phone. What am I doing? Alright, there we go. Got my phone. Just going to pull up the chat just in case. Nobody freaking text me right now. Nobody text me right now just in case. You have no income. Tell me something I don't know, Enzo. There we go. Pulling up the chat just so I can see it in time. You make money, you have no money. I'm trying to fix that right now, Enzo. Wasn't it the Mongol invasions that stopped the assassins? It might have been, Ash. I'm a bit rusty at the moment. It was either that or, honestly, it could have been the Ottomans for all I know. But yeah, the Mongol invasion stopped a lot of things. Most commonly, the flow of life. Seems that I can't really talk to anybody here. I feel like I'm missing a button. Oh, well, let's go ahead and put that statue on the... What do we call it? Minerva statue? There we go. Got Minerva. But who in the Great Gully of Fortune... when next to an armor stand to open the interface? Oh, I could store armors here. Good to know. Sire, I was telling Karma how you remind me of a hamster because you loot no matter what, like a hamster keeps food no matter what. Yep. There is a limit to my looting, but usually it's because whatever I want in-game is always expensive. I can't seem to pull up anything here. Is it glitched? Am I just... Do I gotta hold down a button? No? Conspirators? What is this? Ah. Oh. Rodrigo Borgia. The Borgias. Yep. Uberto did. Mario revealed this. Okay. Recent entries. I don't suppose the game will tell me where I need to go or what to do. Game, I'm trying here, okay? I'm trying. I'm trying to open this thing up, but it won't let me. Okay, let's open up the map and see if there's a... Anything over here? Honestly, don't want to end the stream on this kind of a note. This is boring. So I think what I'll do is just leave this castle. Pardon. Oof. Hence why you can't interact Yes, Enzo, it's might as well just be your way of saying, and thus you are poor. I know. There we go. Mars statue acquired. Seems there's another statue over here. Okay, I've got the Mars statue. That's always good. What's over there, I wonder? Another feather? Ah, just another feather. I love how if you collect all 100 feathers, all it does is just give you a cape that makes it so your notoriety is always at 100. Basically, it's like, congratulations, here's your reward. Everybody hates you. Thanks? There we go. And whose statue is this? Apollo. Now, I think you're supposed to go upstairs and talk to your sister. Oh, okay, that's probably it. Well, since I'm already here, I've almost got the statues. Thank you, chat. Probably got to go upstairs, you're right. Here we go, got the Diana statue. And wait a minute, I keep calling her Aphrodite. It's Venus and Mars. These are the Roman. We're in Italy, so these are the Roman gods. And then Diana, Apollo, check. I've got Mars, I've got Apollo, I've got Diana. I do not have Venus, though. Let's go grab Venus. Wherever Venus is. Haven't gone over here yet. Oh, it's a cloak. It's a cloak of billowing in this game. Yeah, pretty much that. Now I got God games from Epic in my head with that Apollo. Apollo! One of these days, I need to learn to sing better because I'd love to learn how to sing Thunderbringer. Here we go. Thunderbringer. It's a very frighteningly epic yet melodious tune. It's the perfect tune for an all-powerful deity that cares for nothing other than to keep power. Pretty much exactly how you might portray Zeus or an Olympian of any kind. An Olympian. The king of Olympus. Where is that statue? Don't even know what I was doing right there. Alright, let's go up here. I think I'm getting a lot better at this parkour stuff. There we go. I spy with my little eye. I'm looking for Venus. I think that little dot right above Ezio's head might be her, or it might be a lamppost. Maybe that's it over there. Let's try it. Oh, not the Naruto run. You know, I don't know why kids call that the Naruto run. Ezio was doing it long before that anime came out. There it is, over there. There she is. Hello. Oh, beautiful. Hello, Venus. All right, Venus, you're coming with me. Via Auditore. Now then, but you already do have a beautiful singing voice, sir. No, Larissa, I appreciate the gesture, but I mean a better singing voice. One that's actually meant for singing. Here we go. Two brothers. Oh, that's Neptune and Pluto. I don't have Neptune and Pluto. Let's go over here. Oh, I don't have... That's right, I don't have Zeus yet. I only have Mars, Aphrodite, Venus, and then Diana and Apollo. There we go. Did I get something? Got loot? Oh, I got a fatty chunk of loot. Oh, thank you. Oh, absolutely. Okay, hot take, unpopular opinion. I like Mars. I like Mars. Ares. He's often treated as a big bully because he's the god of war, so that must mean he's the guy who likes picking fights? No. If he picks a fight, he's finishing it. If he picks a fight, it has a purpose. I'll give you one. He's also one of the best dads, if you ask me. Like, he is the old veteran dad who... There we go, so I gotta go up to the second floor. He's the old veteran dad who will absolutely take a shotgun to the face of anybody who hurts his little girls, his daughters. I mean that literally. There was a case where I think he killed, it was a son of Poseidon, or it was one of the other deity's sons, but that was because that son had, I'll say, mistreated a daughter of Ares. And so Ares doesn't hesitate, just straight up kills the guy. So Zeus and Poseidon wanted to put him on trial. Well, he basically gave them the, you can try. I won't stop you. But good luck fighting war itself. You're right, I had to be on the second floor. I'm an idiot.
Ezio,
Thank you, chat.
I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us.
Oh, man.
I know it.
The game Bard's Tale. I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into it. Place collected feathers into the room. Okay. So that's why I use this. 3 of 100 feathers collected. Alright. Pardon all the sounds. Jerks, complete jerks, yes. And I, your bard duo. Happy you love Ares too. Yeah. I think of more of... Now, bear in mind, all the Olympic deities are supposed to be flawed figures. They're supposed to represent their proper domains, both the virtues and the vices. So, on one hand, you could say Ares is definitely he is an honorable warrior, you could say. He's the warrior poet. But he is still bloodthirsty nonetheless. Aphrodite, you could say that she embodies lovers and romance, both the purer form of romance and more of the lusty side, including cheating. Like I said, they were all supposed to be basically mortals that got way too much power. How would they use it? That was a very nice chest, speaking of Aphrodite. Right. I think I've got to go to the gate next, but I kind of want to look around for another statue, get some more cha-ching. Alright, I'll come back and get some more cheese later. Oh, speaking of cheese, hello. I see another beautiful chest. Making me feel blue. Ooh, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da, that was a nice chest. I was into Greek mythology long before I listened to Epic. Finding out Zeus was a bit of a creep was a shocker. Ares, though, is the detention of giant teddy but could kill you. Oh, is the definition of a giant teddy that could kill you. I don't know why everybody focuses purely on Zeus being the pervert. He was basically he's basically your... Picture somebody who is all-powerful, all-wealthy, can do whatever they want, so he does whatever he wants. Whether it be killing or, taking life or giving it, taking land or giving it, or rewarding it. He's basically somebody who is all-powerful, but he is also a good judge, oftentimes. But yeah, you're not wrong about that whole horny aspect. That is one very definitive detail. It's just not the only definitive detail. Any other statues? Basically, he's that guy who you would never want to show up at a wedding, but would probably show up anyway. Press that, or blank when next to a horse to ride it. Ooh. Alright, ladies and gents, we going horse riding. Don't forget Moonmender. What's Moonmender? Silver Wolf. That's a nice chest. Yep. I personally like Psyche and her story with Cupid. Yeah, Psyche. I don't know anything about Psyche or Cupid. I just know that they are, I want to say it, they're lovers, right? To Tuscany. Are you sure you want to go to Tuscany? Not yet. I said decline. Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Okay, good. Just making sure. Because I didn't know if the game was just letting you be a sandbox or... There we go. Off we go. What is that gallop animation? Let's see. I find mythology fascinating. Yeah, I think it's fun, Donna, exactly. Studying mythology is like studying any kind of lore of a whatever universe you're moving into. Alright, we are now in Tuscany. Ladies and gents, when I see you next time, we will begin Ezio Auditore's quest tomorrow in the realm of Tuscany, where we will search for our next target. But, you know what? I want a horse. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining me today. That was... let me just stop right here. That was Assassin's Creed 2. My name is Helix, and I bid you adieu. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. And I'll see you next week for Expedition 33 and possibly a very goofy game on Monday called... Gonna regret doing this, I just know. Date everything. Bye.